So in my last video, I showed you how to make multiple choice, true, false, and matching questions. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do an ordering question. So perhaps you want somebody to put something in chronological order, or even with a math question, you want them to be able to show the progression of how they would answer questions, and you've got examples. Those are different things you could do. So with an ordering question, you simply select ordering. You give your instructions. So if it's chronological order, place the items in chronological order. And so the answers, one, two, you've got these events that you want them to put in chronological order. Well, that's good. And if they get those correct, and then you can, the correct answer you show there. Exact match, if it has to be exact or they get no points. Partial pairwise per response is a great option to choose. Because what happens here, let's imagine that the person put it in 4, 1, 2, 3. Well, they clearly understood that 1, 2, and 3 were in a certain order. They simply got the fourth one incorrect. And so now when you do partial pairwise, it will recognize, wait, that's correct in relation, these two are correct in relation to one another, these two are correct in relation to one another. And so they get partial credit. So if this was worth 20 points, you'd probably get somewhere around 15, 16, 17 points for that. I'll put a link to Schoology's explanation of how that works, and so you can see exactly how it would work. So that's a great way to do that, and somebody still get credit for knowing part of what they want to do. Now, depending upon what you're doing, you may not want to do it that way. In that same link, it also explains how the partial match works and how it gives credit for that as well. It also gives you some options as to whether it's going to be a button or a list inline, how that looks. I like the button look, but you just kind of play with it and see which way you want to work it. And so once you've done that, you've got your question. Now, once again, you want to think about the points, similar to the way with matching. If there's multiple points there that are possible, probably giving more than one, making that more than one point is a good idea, but not necessarily required.